Hey guys, good morning. It's freezing frickin' cold outside and I probably look like garbage. I pretty much had to go to work directly after the convention, like the next day, so I haven't really had a chance to rest up a lot. I actually took last night off to rest because they told me to come in on one of my days off to check my schedule because I'm restarting my old job, so I didn't have a schedule. And apparently I was, scheduled off that day, so it makes me kind of annoyed. So I decided to take today off in penance. But yeah, actually the night before I started wearing my Italy wig instead of my Akito wig to work, and I actually really like it. It looks so much better. I mean, it's really hard to keep on because it's like my head is huge and the wig doesn't fit right, whereas the Akito wig did fit my huge head. So I don't know, I really like the color of the Italy wig, and I think once my hair is flushed of the pink, which it's turning white in some areas, so yeah. Once it's flushed of the pink, I'm going to do that reddish color with white on this side, like, 3/4 and 1/4 thing. And then when I get a job that allows strange colors again, I'll probably go pink and like electric lizard. But for me, like, I'm turning into that person that likes to change their hair color a ton and doesn't really care what their hair color is, just keep switching it up, which is kind of cool because I haven't really had the opportunity to do that until, like, this recent year cycle. Besides trying to catch up on sleep, I've been watching. Well, it is kind of like watching sometimes. Reading Homestuck. Which is hilarious because I actually hated it, because every person that I knew that read it was a complete and total jerk to me. So I was like really staunch about disliking it. And sorry, I'm so out of breath. That's how like crappy I feel. But I went to Katsucon and I was like, there was at least over 100 Homestuck cosplayers, and I was like all bitter about it. I was like, "Argh." And then I had to admit to myself that some of their costumes were the most elaborate at the convention. Like, they were the ones trying the hardest in certain ways. And pretty much every single one of them had perfect body paint if they were doing a troll. And you don't see that a whole lot. So, eventually, after them being very nice, I got back from the convention and I was like, alright, I'll try reading it. So I did, and sometimes it was boring. It's mostly confusing, but the more it goes along and the more the trolls are introduced. I'm in Act 4, by the way. Am I in Act 4 or Act 5? One of those two. Basically, I'm to the point where... Alright, I'm going to say her name. I'm probably going to butcher it. Terezi is helping John. Well, there's also Kanaya. I keep getting them mixed up because they're both girls, but one of the girls, the girl with the green text, is helping John try to skip some steps, and that's where I'm at right now. And it's making Carcat mad and stuff. And Tavros just made this really confusing rap at Dave. And yeah, I think it is. It's Terezi that's talking to John. And Kanaya. Sorry if I'm butchering their names. Is talkering. Jeez, Pete. Talking to Rose. Yeah, and Jade is probably my favorite human, except for, well, I think each of them in their own way is crazy, but she's a little nuts. But I like her. So, yeah. I think either Kanaya or Terezi is my favorite troll so far. But I haven't met them all, so... And actually, like, the reasons... I was originally going to start reading Homestuck when it started becoming popular, but then I was told, oh, it's really addictive. And I have a very addictive personality. Like, I knew that as soon as I started reading it, I would not stop reading it, and guess what? Every free moment I have, yeah, that's why I'm not making videos, that's why I'm not doing anything else, because I'm freaking sitting... reading Homestuck. That's all I'm doing. So much so that I'm definitely, if I can at Otakon, going to put together a Homestuck costume. I just haven't decided who I'm doing yet because I want to be a little more familiar with them. But yeah, I'm also doing Pinkie Pie. And of course, like I said, the other reason I didn't want to read it is because everybody that had read it and was my friend was a colossal asshole and we're no longer talking. But, you know, I'm reading it, I'm giving it a chance, and I actually like it for the most part. I'm sure it'll become less confusing as time rolls around, and I'm probably going to start rereading parts so that I understand them better. But yeah, that's what it goes for me. Sorry I keep moving the camera around, my fingers are actually ice cold, I should probably go inside. But yeah, that's where I am right now, and that's what I'm doing. I did leave an actual, like, update of what I did on my Tumblr, and I'm going to probably edit and post some pictures on my Tumblr. And I'm sorry that my second video about Katsucon was kind of just a jumbled mess of whatever. It wasn't a real, like, update of anything. I had meant to take more footage and then just didn't, so I'm sorry for that. Geekings will probably be getting back up and moving sometime, either next week or the week after. It just depends on when we can get ourselves settled. And I'm going to start doing a lot more, like, skits and stuff, because I feel like you guys don't really get to see my humorous side, which is actually a side I do a lot. So I would like to start bringing more of me into this channel instead of just me talking on vlogs, because I'm really not as boring as I seem. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you all have a good day. See you later.